Po, ¿qué te pasa, po? Ya, po, whon. A mystery that has been hidden for generations. What are Chileans saying? But seriously, Chilean Spanish can be sometimes difficult to understand for people who are not familiar. Some people say that this is the worst Spanish, but we cannot make those categorization. Chilean Spanish is just very different. I personally think that Chilean Spanish is quite beautiful, and I love all the great Chilean poets like Pablo Neruda, Violeta Parra, Victor Jara, these amazing people that have produced great things for the Spanish language. So how can people say that Chilean Spanish is the worst? But today we're gonna look at the unique things, the unique aspects of the Chilean Spanish, and also look at some expressions so you can sound more Chilean. Before getting started, I just want to say that there are so many things I love about Chile. I love el mote con huesillo, what a delicious drink. I love Santiago. I love the Atacama Desert. I love the Patagonia. I love how diverse and big that country is, especially long. And I really love watching the Chilean team playing soccer, but what I enjoy the most is listening to Chileans speak. So let's see if I can give you the tips so you can really sound like them. So the first thing we're gonna look at is pronunciation, and we start with the CH, which I mean is Chile. They don't pronounce it cha like we do in the rest of the world. They pronounce it like an English SH. So they say Chile, chico. ¿Qué pasó? Chile. Yo soy de Chile, chico. Of course, not everybody speaks like that, but some people. And if you want to be Chilean, or I'm sorry, if you want to be Chilean, you have to say, I am from Chile. Not only Chileans change the pronunciation of some of the vowels, they like to drop them. Might as well, instead of changing them, might as well get rid of them completely. So, for example, let's take a look of how Chileans would say the days of the week in Spanish, of course. They say lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, sábado. In case you missed it, is lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, sábado. Yes, those are real words. Because you drop all of these consonants, you have to add something else. And they like adding po at the end of everything. ¿Qué pasa, po? Nada, po. Vamos al parque, po. Ya, po. The next thing that characterizes the Chilean accent is that they just do whatever they want. There is an anarchy of the Spanish language there. Just change words to whatever you want. So, for example, they say things like resfalar for resbalar. They say toalla for toalla. They say ampoa for ampolla. So just take words and make them whatever you want, make them be whatever you want. Yes. Of course. I'm not saying all Chileans do this, but yes. The last thing to sound more Chilean is that you have to pretend you don't have time to talk. Like everything has to happen fast. So when they say, let's go to the park, vamos al parque, they say, vamos al parque. Has to be like fast. I don't know, and I imagine when living in such a long country, for Chilean people, you know, it takes time to get places. I mean, to go from Antofagasta to Santiago and then to Chiloé takes a long time, so I understand how they are in a rush. So, let's go! Vamos! And I can make this joke because I'm Colombian, but if you wanna sound more Chilean, you can also, you know, and that will give you a lot of energy to speak really fast. So just clean your nose. But just speaking and sounding like a Chilean won't be enough. You will also need the expressions. So what are some of the expressions that will make you sound more Chilean? Well, the first one, and one that confused me a lot when I first heard it, was pololo, and it's derived pololear, and this means pololo means boyfriend or girlfriend, and pololear to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. The first time I was in Chile, they asked me if I pololear, if I had a girlfriend, and I thought they were asking me something very dirty. Hey, you pololo? Another expression that they have is the word flaite. And this is an expression that I never heard because I am not a flaite. Flaite is an ordinary person. So I actually found it on Google because nobody ever called me flaite. And then we have the classic yapo. Yapo. And that's like a way they say yes, I guess. Normally in Spanish is sí, but they say yapo. Yes. And if you go to the street of Santiago, that's the sound that you hear the birds sing on. Yapo, 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 yapo. Now, if you want to have Chilean nationality, all you have to do is say whon. Say whon all the time. And whon just means dude. It's like yapo, but I would say even more common because they cannot go a sentence without putting two whon there. Whon, ¿cómo está whon? It's true. The funny thing is that whon everywhere else, and also in Chile, means big balls. So, what do you make of that, Chile? Or should I say, Chile? And then in Chile, there are very specific ways of calling things that we call something else in other countries. Like for example, avocado. In Colombia, Mexico, in a lot of places we call it aguacate. But in Chile and other places in Latin America, they call it palta. Palta. It's the same for other things. Instead of cerveza, they say chela. And now that we're in the topic of alcohol, something that is very important, and if you say it wrong, you may lose your Chilean citizenship. Pisco. Pisco is a Chilean drink. We don't talk about those people in the north. Pisco is a Chilean drink. Alright guys, that's the best I can do as a Colombian to explain to you how to be more Chilean. But please, if you are Chilean, if you have lived in Chile, please add in your comments below other tips that you can do to sound more Chilean. So please comment below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to support, to keep growing so we can keep making videos about languages, cultures and so much more. Hasta la vista amigos, adios, arrivederci, au revoir.